Hello, welcome back to Auto Pop Culture. Today is Thursday, which means it is Throwback Thursdays. This is episode 24, and this is actually the final Throwback Thursdays of this decade, and probably for a while until I figure out what the next decade could be. Side note with that, so if you do have a decade that you would like to see me review, let me know. I've done the 80s, I've done the 90s, I've done the 2000s. I'm not going to go further past that because I feel like I have been reviewing those ones past it, plus it's kind of too close to present. So if you, anything back before the 80s, if anything like the 70s, 60s, whatever, like let me know and we'll kind of do a little vote for it. But yeah, so since with that news, now we're moving on to this. So this is the 24th episode, and we're reviewing the album that came out in 2000 called Born to Do It by Craig David. I love ending it in this kind of direction because I really, really love Craig David. He's been in my life pretty much the whole time, and I've followed him majority of the time of his career. It wasn't until Trust Me, and between that time there was a greatest hits greatest hits album that came out. So I've listened to that, listened to Trust Me, and I heard pieces of Born to Do It just throughout my life, and it was every time I heard some song from it, I loved it. I loved the song, and I was like, I gotta listen to it. So I downloaded it, and I never really got to the full-on album for some reason. So here I am doing it, and I have came back to him when he has came back. In 2016, he came back with the album called Following My Intuition. It's so good. It's a really, really great album. And if that was following his intuition, the intuition's amazing. It's a mixture between UK garage mixed with two-step UK, that kind of like sound with his R&B kind of thing, and I feel like it's a really, really great album. And then he came out with in 2018, The Time Is Now, which is it was way more mainstream, and I definitely liked Following My Intuition better than that one, but I was just really, really happy to see him come back. Gotta deal with this light. So yeah. So let's go over this album. I talk about some of the parts I like and some of the parts, some shout out songs too. So, this album pretty much is talking about it's talking about being in love and also kind of young love in a way, and also just kind of touching on like partying, and there's a lot of different kind of, topics in this direction, but the majority of it is pretty much love, like good love. So let's get started with it. So the first song it starts off with is Fill Me In, and I really love Fill Me In. Everybody knows the song. It was the first single to this album, and I love it. It's pretty much talking about the parents that want to figure out what's going on between these two lovers, him and this girl that he's dating, and they're pretty much doing things on a low because I guess the parents are very, very nosy. So it's a really beautiful song that I love. I love the fact that he can just the lyrics are very fast, and he just like it's easy. And I think that's always been his shtick, is to kind of just like, he loves kind of it reminds me of Kelly Rowland, like a lot of her songs, honestly, where she has no issue just and it's just so clean. I can't do it myself, that's why I'm not even trying. But really good song, love it. 7 Days, the next one I really like. It's another one of the singles, the second single to this album. Love this song. It's pretty much talking about this girl that he met, and then throughout a week they kind of started getting to know each other sexually, but hooking up throughout that whole week. It's actually mirrors the structure of Genesis creation narrative from the Bible. Pretty much, they met on Monday. On Tuesday, he took her for a drink, and on the same time, Tuesday is a day that God created water and a body of water, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is him kind of creating the population and like populating the earth. and pretty much his population is them populating each other, kind of pretty much just going at it until Sunday, which is they rest on, and which is they chilled on Sunday. To him, to God, he chilled on Sunday. So it's kind of funny to kind of have that two mirror things or parallel directions going, kind of fun, little cheeky direction. The next song I really like is "Walking Away," which is one of the third singles to the album. I know I'm hitting some of the like singles, but I'll definitely get into the ones I really like, the other non-single songs. This one's pretty much talking about leaving leaving a toxic situation. There we go. Pretty much the majority is talking about being in a bad relationships, but I feel like there's pieces of it that he throws in. This talks about the industry, or just people that don't vibe well with you, or that normal people that are just toxic to you, that you have to you gotta just walk away. You can't just keep investing yourself into these kind of people that say that they're your friends or your fans or want to be there for you, but not really. They're really not really. So yeah, it's pretty much him saying he's walking away from all of that. Time to Party is the next one I really like. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's Friday night. He wants to party. I love the fact that he raps inside the third verse. He has that in a couple of ones. Last night he raps in the third verse. I know another one he raps, but we'll get to it. Really love this one. I love it. I think it's so fun. It's completely 2000s party songs. Bootyman is the next one I really like. Actually, Bootyman is a name of Craig's music publishing company, so it's kind of funny. And he drops that kind of thing, and he also drops the website that he had at the time. I wonder if he still has it now. www.cd.com. So yeah, I really love the song. It's very smooth. I remember I heard this randomly at this car show, and this guy was playing the full album of Born to Do It in this sick looking car. It looked really nice, and that was the song that was playing, and I was like, I like this song. And I was surrounding that area a lot, so I got to hear the next song, which is I'll talk about right now too, which is Once in a Lifetime. Much more slower. It's just so good. I don't know why I really like it, but I love the vocals. I love the smoothness of the song. I love how there's a low-key kind of vulnerability to it, about him kind of being very lost and then finding her, and how she really helped him kind of find himself, kind of thing. I don't know, I really liked it. And I also heard the song in full blast through that car that was playing the whole album, and I loved it. So that pretty much is the technical American version of the album done, or the standard version of the album done. We now have two other songs that are actually only on the UK version of this album. So, You Know What is another one, is pretty much talking about him, not a girl that said that she wouldn't leave, but she ends up leaving anyway. But not leaving an explanation, leaving with none. And so he's like, I don't really know what happened, and so he's left wondering what he did wrong, or what went wrong, didn't really care for it. I think it's a good song good song on a normal spectrum, but I don't really think that it's I don't think it was whoa kind of thing, but it's a good song. Rewind is one song that I really, really do like. It's pretty much, there's really not too much lyrics in this, but it's supposed to be a party song, and it's complete two-step with the middle, it's just really great. I love the rewind. When a crowd say "Bo selecta," "Bo selecta" pretty much means go DJ, or when a DJ's doing a really good job, you say "Bo selecta," and it's pretty much that kind of, I'm not doing it in the most kind of thing, because I'm not in the crowd, but it's pretty much that definition. But I really love the sound. I love it. It just sounds so great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I love this album. I think it's really good. I think that it's not intensely good, but this is literally just the beginning of him, because he just gets better and better and better and better as he goes on. But this is a good, solid album. It comes and gives you what it wants to say, and it goes on. I love that. I give this one a 8 out of 10, because there was a couple songs I weren't really connecting with, Can't Be Messing Around, Rendezvous. I want to like it, but I don't. Follow me. I like that. I like the sexiness of it, but I feel like it kind of was surface level. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave a comment below. Tell me if you have any history with this, with Craig David, or any of his other songs or albums. Let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell too. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.